Picture this. Daylight is fading fast. The hiking trail is blending into a blur of green and brown, and that sudden knot in the stomach starts forming because the car could be a mile away or 3 miles away. Most people whip out a smartphone, but what happens when the battery dies or the cell towers vanish entirely? That is precisely where a dedicated, low-tech-looking gadget, like the Bushnell BackTrack, steps in to save the day. This little puck-shaped device completely strips away complicated maps, glowing touchscreens, and confusing menus, leaving behind just the raw essentials needed to point a wanderer straight back to where they started. It feels surprisingly light in the palm, almost like a heavy pocket watch, and slips effortlessly into a jacket pocket or hangs from a backpack strap using the included lanyard without adding any noticeable weight. Operation is refreshingly straightforward, relying on just 2 chunky buttons that are easy to press even when wearing thick gloves in chilly weather. Saving a spot is as simple as clicking a button under the open sky, letting the high-sensitivity CRF star III GPS receiver lock onto satellites, and walking away. It holds up to 3 distinct locations in memory, which turns out to be plenty for marking a parked vehicle in a massive stadium asphalt ocean, a favorite remote campsite, or a specific trailhead deep in the woods. When it is time to retrace steps, the self-calibrating digital compass kicks in and a clean directional arrow lights up on the compact 2-inch screen, telling the user precisely which way to walk and how many yards or miles remain. Now, performance out in the open fields and dense parking lots is genuinely impressive, locking onto position quickly and keeping a steady bearing. But there are limitations worth keeping in mind. Because it lacks detailed topographical maps or street names, it will not help figure out a route around a sudden cliff face or a fenced-off private property line. It simply draws a straight line toward the target, meaning the user still has to navigate physical obstacles in the real world. Also, running on just 2 standard AAA batteries means users need to keep a spare pair in the pack, especially since freezing temperatures tend to drain standard alkaline cells a bit quicker than normal during late autumn treks. Yet, for around 20 hours of continuous trail use or weekend outings, that battery swap is a minor trade-off for total independence from cellular networks and fragile glass screens. Ultimately, for anyone who panics slightly at the thought of losing their bearings in the great outdoors, or even just wanders around giant theme park lots wishing they remembered where row 14 was, this rugged little navigator offers genuine peace of mind in a pocket-sized package.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.